my name's Charlotte McLean. I'm the course coordinator and lecturer here at Jazz Music Institute. Today we'll be looking at intervals and ear training, just a way to improve your ears using a couple of different exercises. You might have heard of the term audiation, which is just another way of saying ear training or hearing sounds internally. This can count for both rhythms and notes, but today we'll be looking at how to hear notes internally. Let's start with an exercise. If you close your eyes and you just picture the sound of a baby crying. If you can hear this loudly, you've already audiated that sound. Let's try another sound. We'll try the sound of a bus. Close your eyes. Picture that sound. If you can't hear it, you haven't audiated that sound. It's the same with notes or passages of notes, which can be melodies or even chords. We need to be able to hear them loudly in our heads. Why do we need to be able to do this? There's a couple of reasons, specifically for jazz. The first is improvisation. So when we're improvising, especially if we're singing, we need to be able to hear the next chord so we can shape the sound of that chord and create a melody that really reflects those chords. All musicians need to be able to do this, but it's definitely necessary for singers. The second is memorizing tunes. So the more that we link our ears to theory, the better we're able to learn large amounts of tunes, which is great because there's hundreds and hundreds of standards. The third is that it's easier to react and to interact with the band. So by using our ears, we can respond harmonically, rhythmically, and melodically to whatever the band members are doing. Another reason is that it makes it easier to understand your tunes in a practical sense if you can hear them. Let's start with an exercise to better hear both intervals but also the relationship between the tonic or the key and the different scale degrees. We're going to use a major scale in the key of C. You can go any C, you can use do, re, mi, fa, so, you can use numbers or you can use letters. It's up to you how you do this. I'm going to use numbers for today. Let's start by singing the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're going to be a different scale degrees. If 1 is your lowest note, 1. The next one up is going to be 2, 3, and so forth. So every time you say or sing that number, it's going to be that same note. Finding them is a bit tricky, but that's what this exercise is about. Let's just take 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be our basis for our scale degrees. We'll use this for improvisation in a little bit, but for now, we're just going to sing up and down as many times as you like. You can pause the video just to get used to that feeling of the major scale. If you need to shift the key, that's totally fine as well. Next step is going to be, we're going to improvise using 1 to 5. But we're going to keep it nice and simple and relating back to 1 whenever we need to. I'll get you to pause the video in a second to have your own turn, but I'll show you what I mean. You can do this a cappella or you can put on a drone. I like to use a drone, which you can get on YouTube in any kit that you like. I just type in cello drone in C and you can use that, keep it going, and you're just going to improvise over that. So putting on your drone in C, and we're going to start with 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. You can use that as many times as you like. Now we're going to shift to 2. We're going to improvise rhythmically, but keep those notes nice and simple. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. And add 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Add 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. So now it's your turn. Pause the video and you can play around with those numbers. The most important thing is to just keep it simple and always refer back to 1 if you need to, because accuracy is more important than speeding up the process. So once you're feeling comfortable with this, we can alter some of the notes and we'll eventually add the whole major scale as well and kind of move around in a really melodic way, but we're just going to keep it nice and simple still. This time we're going to alter that third note. So what we're going to do is take that third note, 3, down a semitone or flatten it. This will make a minor sound. We're not going to worry about the rest of the scale. We're just going to keep 1 to 5, But in your minor scale, 3 is always going to be flat. So instead of 1, 2, 3, we're going to take that third down a semitone. 1, 2, 3. But the other notes are going to be the same. So it'll sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So this time we're going to improvise using those notes. You can just say 3 instead of flat 3, or may, whatever suits you. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. If you want to venture out some more and make it a bit more complex, that's fine. Or if you want to bring it back and stay to 1, 2, 3, that's also fine. Whatever suits you, as long as it's nice and accurate and you do everything nice and slowly as well. Next step is we're going to do the entirety of the major scale. Let's just go back to that natural 3 at the moment, so we won't flatten the third, we'll keep it major. This is going to be a little bit trickier because there's more notes to choose from, but again, if it's too complex, you can just stick to 1 to 5. So that might sound like, against your drone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5. If you want to keep it nice and simple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3. And you can play around with some of those rhythms, moving as fast or as slow as you like. So like I said, you can use do, re, mi, C, D, E, or 1, 2, 3, it's up to you. I do recommend that you use some sort of reference point so you can kind of link that theory to your ears, but it's your choice exactly what you do. So this is just one exercise to approach intervals and also hearing notes in relationship to the key center. The next step is that you can chromatically alter any of those notes. So in other words, you can flatten the 2, you can flatten the 3, you can flatten the 6 or the 7, and relate that back to your theory as you go and as you learn new theoretical concepts. As long as you keep it nice and accurate and add one sound at a time. So I wouldn't add the entire scale, I would just add one note at a time so you can really hear that, feel around, and use that improvisationally. The next step would be to shift the key center. So example, if you have a C drone, you can sing another kind of scale, like an A major scale over a C. It's going to sound pretty funky, but it's just a way to stretch your ears so you can hear things in a different concepts. But you can get as complex or as simple as you like. It's just a way to really solidify those sounds in your ear and audiate. But have fun.